Hi everyone, this is Korean Dream and I'm Jay. I have my green card. Yay! green card이야? 아니에요? Wouldn't it say something like it's from USCIS? Oh, it is! Permanent resident. 여기 있어. 왔어. For us, it took 11 months. And I figured I can give some tips for those who are applying for a green card because, these days it's taking longer than it used to. We filed early April. We got the mail saying they've received our application on April 8th. So then the citizen spouse will file for petition and the immigrant spouse is filing for the change of status. So there are two applications going at the same time. I've also submitted my medical exam at the same time of my application. It's not necessary, but we just wanted to submit everything all at the same time. But the medical exam is only valid for a year. So if it takes over a year until you get your interview, you'll have to retake the medical exam and get all the vaccines and stuff. My combo card came early November. It took 7 months since we filed. Combo card is the work permit and the travel permit. So when you apply, when you submit your application, you also submit applications for work permit and travel permit advanced parole. And then after we got the combo card, it took about 2 months to get the interview scheduled. So we got another mail in January, and then my interview was February 20th. We're on our way to my green card interview. How are you feeling, babe?
I'm feeling excited.
Why are you excited?
I'm excited so we can travel whenever we want and we don't have to worry about any of this process anymore.
Yeah. So I've been in the United States on F1 student visa and J1 visiting scholar visa, either professor or research faculty category. When we got married, I was on J1 because I was teaching at a university, and we figured, well, we don't have to rush. But then we didn't know, once you're married, if you are J1's up, you can't apply for a visa again, because visa basically says I am here for this purpose and I'll go back to my country after I finish my duty here. But if you're married to a citizen, you are permanently, bound to somebody in the country. So that's one of the things that we had to figure out afterwards. Maybe if you're applying for it, if you're on your own visa, you want to check on your visa deadline and all those things. At the time of interview, you submit the joint documents, and our lawyer recommended we file the tax jointly. So we had the joint tax return from the previous year, which we heard is one of the strongest joint documents. Just get as many joint documents as possible, and we had this much of file, and I think they take it all. So we had lease, we had phone bills because our phone's joint account, and we had a bank account, checking bank account. We had credit cards, either the credit card that you opened together, or if you added the other person as an authorized user, get the document that says so, and that could be your credit card document. We also had the retirement plan or life insurance, medical insurance, where it shows the other person's a spouse, you're a dependent, you're the beneficiary of the insurance or retirement funds. So we had all those utility bills as well. Our utility bills don't show my name, it's under his name, so we didn't bring that. But anything that has my name and his name together, we brought all of those. And then they want your photos to see you share your lives together. I'm crazy about photos. So even if it wasn't for the interview, I'll have photos all around us. So I have a wedding photo album and our daily photo album. You want some photos? I'll give you photos. And she took one photo that shows our face well. Because I haven't overstayed or been denied to visa or anything, our interview was straightforward. And that day she told us that I'll get permanent residency and we'll get the card. And the next morning, I already got an email saying it's been approved, the card's been issued. There are things that we didn't consider and we had consequences from it. Long story short, we missed my brother's wedding in Korea. We got married in 2018. We should have filed right away, but we figured because I have my own J1 visa through my employer, I was a faculty at a university. So we thought, we know it's taking long these days. Why don't we just go to Korea, attend my brother's wedding, and then come back and then file? My visa was up the same month that my brother was getting married. So if I had gone to my brother's wedding and came back, I would have had to overstay my visa because there is this 30, 60, 90 day rule. It used to be 30 days, but these days it's more like 90 days. So within 90 days of your recent entry to the country, you're not supposed to apply for the change of status. It's not just for the tourist visa or ESTA. My visa was over 2 years old. Even if you've had your visa for a while, they still count from the most recent entry. So we wouldn't have been able to file, 3 months after we come back from Korea if we had attended my brother's wedding. Then I would have overstayed about 2-3 months of my visa. So we decided not to go. But luckily they were honeymooning in Hawaii, so we saw them in Hawaii. So that was one biggest mistake we made. So check 360 90-day rule, check your current visa and the timeline with your application. Make sure you're not missing anything. And I kept all my I-20s and DS 2019. DS 2019 is a paperwork for J1 visiting scholars and professors. So I had all those, which is recommended to do. Now, next step for us is when we go to Korea this fall, we'll have to register as married couple in Korea because I am single in Korea. And that way he can get, I don't know if he gets spouse visa or I don't know. So we'll do that in Korea this fall. My parents are probably bittersweet about this. They're happy that my status here is secured, but they are sad that it's permanent now. Even if I've been here for 10 years, it was not like I was planning to be here permanently. And when I got married, I think it kind of got to them that I am really not coming back. So, but they're happy that things turned out pretty well. Anyway, so long journey's been over. We'll go to Korea first, and his family is gonna go to Korea with us. And then after that, we'll take a trip with my parents. So we're excited and we're ready for the next chapter. Yep. So all of you who are living a global life, international life, intercultural life, good luck with your adventures. Thank you for watching, and I'll come back with more videos. 안녕!